So one of the best practices that from an org design perspective was the establishment of centers of excellence, where all related work is performed by this one center. So for example, supply chain, engineering, health and safety, environment, all those groups are together. So historically, OPG had small groups of employees performing this work to directly support plants or organizations. And we found that this model was inefficient and costly. So after establishing the Center of Excellence model and embedding that in all org designs, we can see a more aligned, efficient way to perform these functions. Now everyone's working in these centers of excellence using the same technologies and processes and are working as one team toward one goal. So that was that was one example from an org design perspective. So some lessons learned from an enterprise-wide org change process. And that for us, and you had already alluded to that, is the importance of timely communication across all stakeholders who are processing the change. So that includes for us as finance, HR, and payroll. So, and I mean, those are always the key stakeholders involved in every change. So as much time as we can give, sometimes, I mean, some of the changes we make may be confidential in nature. Regardless, we have found that the more time we can give them to prepare for these changes, the more success we have. Because if they are not, then we have many downstream issues, as I talked about. So our time reporting systems, expense approvals, all that stuff starts to break, which is not ideal. So, and because we do have so many stakeholders involved, change management around executing an enterprise org change is extremely important. There are many activities involved, especially when we're looking at enterprise changes to successfully process an org change. And one of that is including letters, notification letters to the employees. So sometimes if these letters are incorrect and don't align with the overall org change, it causes, again, delays in processing the change. So just to reiterate, having a comprehensive change plan that includes every step improves the successful execution of these changes. So, and just to reiterate, because I'm very excited. So because we do over 1,000 org changes in a year typically. So, and they are so currently manual and labor intensive to execute. I would say the biggest efficiency gain related to org changes will be the implementation of Right Back to SAP. So we're launching this on June 1st, and it'll be one of the biggest changes for HR, and yeah, everyone's excited about that. So